Slowly but surely, protesters in Minsk are taking over the city's main streets. After days of police violence, as demonstrators were beaten, detained and chased away, protesters came out in large numbers Friday. They were joined by workers from a state-owned tractor factory. Throughout the country, thousands of workers are on strike to protest against the Lukashenko regime.
We can't stand the situation anymore. People are afraid, but there will be more. We have more people and our factory has many more workers.
They have come out of their factory and are now heading to the city center. They're protesting not only against a police crackdown, but also against what they call our rigged elections. These are very unusual scenes in Belarus.
Arriving at Independence Square, the protesters are met by soldiers protecting Government House. Tension starts to build, but suddenly one soldier drops his shield and then this happens.
Please remember you have a mother too. My baby, you cannot do this. Why are you standing here?
Meanwhile, Lukashenko is warning of more violence as he accuses foreigners of provoking the protests.
Steer clear of the streets now. You have to understand that you and your children are being used like cannon fodder. People have already arrived from Poland, the Netherlands, Ukraine and Russia. From open Russia and Navalny and their salt. The aggression against our country has already started.
Detainees who were released talked about torture. 10 had to be taken to hospital immediately after their release. Others were treated by volunteers who came to the detention centers to help.
Fractures, bruises, dislocations, brain injuries, nose fractures, abrasions, hematoma, hemorrhage to brain and even to eyes. It's a nightmare. Fascists don't even do these things.
While the government has tried to appease protesters by releasing detainees, the wounds on their bodies appear to have had the opposite effect. Throughout the evening, crowds at the Independence Square started swelling, their festive and fiery mood in sharp contrast with the threatening words of Lukashenko and his armed soldiers standing nearby. Vaessen, Jazeera, Minsk.